I love it so much.
We got to update y'all on our very exciting news. We're like,
morning, everybody. Monkey and I are up and at 'em. We sprang forward yesterday.
Yes.
Although I will say I don't feel like the extra hour really showed itself yesterday evening, but that might have been because of the weather. Like
Yeah.
It was a little bit overcast. It didn't really look all that great sunshine that I was hoping for. Anywho, so we are actually on I want to call it a breakfast date,
Oh!
but it's actually a work-related breakfast date because we're going to Milk and Honey up the road here to have a little coffee. We brought our laptops. We're gonna do some work-related tasks.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, well, first of all, it's Monday. And we always do a Monday morning meeting, but we ran out of coffee this morning.
Yeah, this
So
is true.
coffee this morning and meeting is at the coffee shop,
Yeah.
which I am not mad about.
We basically had no other choice other than to actually go somewhere. And then after that, what are we doing?
Okay, Monkey wants to go to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Dick's Sporting Goods, because if y'all don't, do they know about my new
No,
my
you
new
gotta tell
hobby?
them. No, save it. We'll tell
well,
them.
no, we'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta keep them on the hook.
Yeah, dreary weather.
Unfortunately, dreary day, but it's okay.
Do you find what you're looking
Hello
for?
there. Well, I'm actually glad that we're here because I'm quickly learning, as much as I enjoy online ordering,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't always work out as you plan.
Uh-huh.
Because I see here, we're not going to show anybody,
Just yet.
the helmet that I got.
Uh-huh.
In person, not loving it. Not love it. Like I'm actually about to get a different one.
Oh,
We're gonna switch
wow.
it out, yeah.
Okay, well, I found what I was looking for. Yay!
You weren't actually looking for this,
No.
but we came here and then here we are.
Okay, we found them. Yes,
Shocked they had your,
had my size?
yeah.
I know they're always sold out. Oh my goodness,
They
Bunky.
smell good.
They are beautiful. And I have never seen any like crocheted like that. They're so unique. Came here for one thing, leaving with 10 things.
We came here for a return.
Yeah,
Although,
that's bad.
I will say of the majority of the things that I'm holding, I was going to need eventually anyway.
Yeah.
So.
y'all, we have absolutely loved getting our wild grain box. We want all of these like amazing, delicious, yummy breads, but A, we do not have time to make them, and B, I would much rather them be like fresh and delicious versus like what you can get in the grocery store, and they're delivered right to our door. So whenever we're making dinner, if we want like amazing sourdough garlic bread, we can just pull it out of the freezer, bake it. If we want croissants, which y'all know their croissants are buttery, flaky, absolutely melt in your mouth, amazing. We had dinner with our friends recently and we took over the Parmesan herb biscuits. Oh my gosh. And we took the churned French butter, which y'all, that is one of my favorite things to get in my wild grain box, and a little slab of that butter on a hot Parmesan herb biscuit. Are you kidding me? It is like delectable. Wild Grain is the first baked from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, and fresh pastas. They partner with small bakers and pasta makers across the country to keep real nutritious foods alive. And let me tell you, the quality is amazing. I love getting their pastas. Y'all know we are big pasta lovers around here, and you can clear cut taste the difference in the quality whenever I use the pasta that comes in my Wild Grain box. They offer 3 different box options. So there's a classic, a plant-based, and a gluten-free. So there is some something for everyone, and you can fully customize your box to fit your needs. So like I said, in our box, we are getting croissants, no questions asked. A love of sourdough, always. The chocolate chip cookies, oh my goodness, yes please. And talk about the convenience. Every single thing that you order from Wild Grain can go from the freezer to your table in 25 minutes or less, so you can have those homemade flavors anytime you want. And I know making your own sourdough is so popular right now, and like I've told y'all, it is something that we would love to do, but we just really don't have the time. If y'all do it, you'll have to tell me down below in the comments. But that is the beauty of Wild Grain, is that they use a slow fermentation process, which means you still get all of those gut-friendly benefits like easier digestion, more nutrients, and even better blood sugar control, but without any of the work. And trust me, once you try your first Wild Grain box, I don't think your freezer or your family will ever go without it again. And do y'all remember those maple Belgian waffles that we got in our box like 2 times ago? They were so good. I just keep thinking of all of the things that we love from Wild Grain. You are going to love it too, so be sure you head down to my description box and click that link. You can use my code Jessica30 and you are going to get $30 off your first box, plus free croissants in every box. And y'all know our love for their croissants. You don't want to miss out. Trust me, you will thank me later. Okay, so yesterday whenever we got back from running all of our errands, I forgot to show y'all my shoes better, and Bunky needs to show you his hobby, but we couldn't do it yesterday because it was like pouring down rain, you know, the whole time. We've got great sunshine and warm weather today, so we're so happy about it. But y'all know probably, especially if you follow me on Instagram, I love Adidas Sambas. This is actually my 4th pair, but I wear them every single day. It's like the only shoe I wear, basically.
Basically, yeah, it's the only shoe you got now.
I love them, and they're just so comfortable. I feel like they're very flattering. They go with everything. And these, because they're like that crochet and then the beautiful blue, it's like they will look great with a little sundress, but then also like jean shorts, and y'all know like my gauzy little button downs. Would that not be the most cute outfit?
Flip them around. Let us see that. There we go.
Aren't they just so beautiful?
There it goes.
I mean, perfect for spring and summer. So I was so excited to find these. Y'all just have no idea. I did not intend to buy anything, but then I walked by and I saw them and I was like, those are so unique. They've got to come home with. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a closer look at my cute new shoes. But do you want to show them what you've been up to lately?
I will. I'd love to.
And Daisy May, do you want to say hellos?
She was there the whole time.
She gets so camera shy.
The whole time during that interview with Bunk, she's sitting on the lap like this.
Aww.
Whilst I'm holding the camera.
My sweet girl. Also, after Bunky shows you what he's been up to, we got to update y'all on our very exciting news. We're like on pins and needles, so we got to tell you all about that too.
What do you think, Bunk?
I love it so much.
Our friend Jonathan, he was one of the main inspirations to my cycling pursuits. Although I've really been entertaining the idea and been wanting to get a little bicycle for
I feel like ever since we moved here.
probably like about at least for 2 years.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought it would just be fun to have a bike to just kind of cover like some of the general streets around here, just like for fun, just for cruising, you know.
Yeah.
But Jonathan's been doing more like long distance riding, and I'm not let's say I'm not much of a runner. I just can't, like it's really hard to get into running, you know.
Yes.
And I feel like it's just much harder on like my legs and knees and ankles and all that.
But Bunky's
But-
got some strong legs.
I got my bike a couple weeks ago.
Tell us what it is.
It's a Trek. It's called a Trek FX1.
Uh-huh.
So it's definitely not like a super expensive bike, but it was just like maybe say like a little bit more than what you would, you know, find at like Walmart or Target or Dick's or somewhere like that. If you can see here on like the tires, it is a hybrid type of bike. So it's not a full-blown road bike, but it's not a mountain bike. It's more of a cycling like road style bike than it is a trail and mountain bike.
Uh-huh.
I've put, you know, about 37 miles on this bad boy in 2 trips.
Okay, so Bunky's
2
rode it
rides.
twice. The first time 15 miles.
Yeah.
The second time
It was 18.
18 miles. Like,
And then-
at one time, my Bunky rode 18 miles. I'm so proud of you.
Consecutively. Yeah. It's fun. If you know anything about the area, we've been going from here basically all the way down into the Litchfield area.
And like get to see the state park and the sunrise.
Right in past Brook Green Gardens.
Yeah.
Not that we're going into Brook Green Gardens, but
Like, I love this for you so much, and I'm so proud of you. And I think it's just such a fun hobby.
it's really fun because I enjoy the there's the challenge aspect of it, but it's also like I want the cardiovascular health benefit. That's mainly like why I'm trying to do it. But it's also fun just like riding a bike,
Yeah.
So
Always wear your helmet.
yes.
And something that we also are excited about, like I want to get a bike as well, and we want to start incorporating like cycling and bike riding into our RV adventures.
I remember us thinking like, oh, we need to get e-bikes. We need to get e-bikes.
Yeah.
But now I'm glad that we never got the e-bikes because I would have never been like, no, I want to pedal myself.
We're going to put in the work.
We're going to put in the work.
And we want to even like take some trips that are just specifically to go bike riding. We actually have one planned in May. We're very excited for.
That's right.
Which brings us to our exciting news.
To the next major topic.
Yes. Our very exciting news. This, I would say, is like a dream come true for Bunky and I, and very long awaited. We kind of have, talked through this with you guys a little bit, how much we missed RVing last year. Like, it's such a big part of our life and something that we love so much. Like, our RV adventures are my favorite memories, and it's like our time we are together, we're out exploring like new places and getting to try lots of yummy food and just like be together. Like, I feel like it's like our time. And so anyway, last year, y'all know, it was like crazy and we didn't get to do it, and we are so excited for new adventures, and we actually are picking up our new RV this week, and we are gonna take y'all along with us. But if you remember 2 years ago, whenever we RV'd like part-time, we started a channel called Chasing Sunset. I'm sure a lot of y'all know and are already subscribed over there, but if you're new, you may not know that. All of our RV adventures are over on that channel, and I just feel like it was easier to kind of like separate them. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed already, I would do so because the Bunkies are bringing Chasing Sunsets back. We're so pumped, and we are going to have our big new RV reveal, full walkthrough tour, us going to pick it up, all the things is going to be in a video on Sunday, March 23rd. You don't want to miss it. We are so excited. We're going to have all of our travels over there. We want to do like more exploring even in this area. So even not RV related, but more just like getting to explore Merle's and Polly's and Litchfield and showing you guys like where to go and how to like be a local around here. We think that kind of thing will be really fun because we get questions all the time of you guys asking about that. So that kind of content is going to live over there as well. And it's just going to be such a fun place to hang out with the Bunkies. And of course, we'll still be sharing all of our yummy recipes over here, but we are pumped for some Chasing Sunsets.
But you know what one of the best parts is?
What?
Daisy May is on both channels as well.
You get Daisy May both places.
Double the Daisy. I'm very excited, a little bit nervous at the same time.
You haven't towed an RV in like a long time, B.
Oh, it's been, it's been like over 6 months, like for real.
Wow.
Like 6 months for real. But I feel like the RV towing will hopefully come back to me just as riding the bicycle.
Just as you riding your bike.
I think that it's going to. I'm actually looking forward to towing the RV.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about it the other day when I was driving, but I am excited for like just the whole, like, I love the whole setup process, and like once you get everything done and you're just there
at
and
your
then
campsite. Ooh.
Yeah, we have only scratched the surface on what this great country offers.
That's right.
As far as RVing goes and being able to see all that kind of stuff. So there are so many more places to go that we have never been, and I fully intend on finding all of them.
That's right. Okay, so for tonight's dinner, we're actually making this to take over to our friend's house. So we are going to share this with our friends. And I love a good casserole, as y'all know. But as it starts to get a little bit warmer, it's like wintry comfort, but those spring like flavors and vibes, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're taking what is usually kind of more of a filling casserole and making it a little bit lighter. It is going to be so delicious, like a zucchini, ground beef.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of like basically a lasagna, but with no pasta noodle.
It very much is that.
Yeah, it's going to be like...
You know how people make zucchini boats with like ground beef?
We actually did that many years
and it was
ago.
really good. We need to do it again.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the same concept except for like layered and baked. Perfection. I know y'all can't believe it. I have just like a little bit of onion diced up. And I've already got my pan heating up. So we're gonna go ahead and start splitting these out. Okay, then to this, I'm going to add in one pretty large clove of garlic and let that just kind of like saute and cook down with this. Okay, this is smelling so good. I'm going to let that ground beef just finish cooking. Then back over here, I went ahead and washed off my zucchini, and then we're just going to cut it in like little kind of thin medallions because this is what we're gonna layer in our casserole with our ground beef mixture. I gotta say, I love this recipe for how like simple it is, and it's kind of like fresh but still filling, but only takes about like 30 minutes to make. Also, who is so excited for zucchini season?
I can't wait for them to be popping out of the ground.
Me too. I want some like squash and zucchini casserole. Oh my goodness.
You know?
Yeah?
Well, I don't want to spread misinformation.
What?
I think that zucchini and squash are actually of the same plant family.
That would make sense.
It's just one is called a zucchini squash, and the other one that you commonly think of is called a yellow squash.
Oh, that's so true. I never even thought about it like that.
But I'm not 100%, folks, so
Y'all tell us if that's right.
don't hold me to it. We almost decided not to drain that away. But I felt like, you know what actually did it? You know what did it for me?
What?
The whole onion cheese dip situation.
I know. Well, the only reason there was like even any grease in there is because I drizzled a little bit of oil for the onions.
Yes.
Otherwise, there wouldn't have been any.
Yeah, but like I was like, because there's cheese going in here, right?
Yeah.
I was like, nope. I was like, with this cheese going in and like how much is already there, I said, let's play it safe. Let's go ahead and just remove that.
Monkey's gonna have nightmares of that cheese dip forever.
No, well, it was delicious. It tasted really good.
Yeah.
Just had to drain it a couple times. You need a can opener?
Nope, this one has easy access.
Wow. Let me get that for you. You got your, fresh nails.
Thank
goodness
you.
gracious.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, Bunky is going to add 1 can of tomato sauce. And then you want to do like some Italian seasoning like cumin, dried basil. So I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in here. A little bit of this dried basil. But then is it a Jessica recipe if I don't put this Italian seasoning in there? I don't think so. And I feel like because this is such a different flavor than those, it almost needs it. It just gives it a nice little contrast. And then some pepper and a little pinch of salt.
Looking a little juicy in
I
there.
know. Why is it so juicy?
I don't know.
We should turn this back. Oh, you know what? Actually, okay.
The tomato sauce?
No, I'm gonna turn this back on because I forgot. This needs to kind of like
Simmer
for
down
just
now?
like 2 or 3 minutes.
Kind of like when you make taco meat, when you put that water in there
Exactly.
with the salt seasoning packet.
Yeah.
Let it thicken up.
Yes. Okay. While that is thickening up, we can go ahead and start layering our zucchini
I was wondering,
in our casserole dish.
but what's nice about this is that the zucchini does not have to be pre-cooked in any way. You
No.
just coin it up and then layer it up.
Yes.
Bake it up.
Yes. Here's what I want, like a layer on the bottom, and you can kind of overlap a little bit, but I want just a few to kind of put on top so that you can see the zucchini.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of know what you're eating. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Since we're sharing it with friends.
Oh my gosh, you know what I'm laughing at right now?
What?
How many layers of this are we doing, by the way?
No, you're just like gonna do a whole layer of zucchini, and then the meat's going on top, and then like
Okay.
a little more zucchini and cheese.
Okay, you know what I'm laughing at though?
What?
All I'm thinking about right now, Bunky,
Look at your layering. What?
is ratatouille.
That is so funny. Y'all, that ride at Disney, that was my favorite ride that we rode at Epcot.
Yes. Partly because we pulled a fast one on them and we got able to do like the ride.
Ride share?
Yeah, the ride
But
share
still
thing.
together?
But then I was sitting like directly behind you and you were just right in front of me.
But that was such a fun, cute little ride.
I loved, like it fits in perfectly with France. Like France was cool. I liked France a lot.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Is this good? Like you
This
like?
is so pretty. I'm afraid we're gonna run out of zucchini though. Like it doesn't have to be quite so layered, but it's beautiful.
Okay, we'll give them a little shimmy.
Like you were doing such a good job, but like we might run out of zucchini.
Yeah.
I appreciate how like
Yeah, we're gonna have to go a little less.
yeah, just a little less. Yeah, perfect, babe.
Let's just zhuzh everybody down a little bit.
If you will so kindly bring over that sauce and then just kind of like pour it on top of our zucchini. Bunky, this is really a work of art.
Just ever so. Oh, my zucchini
It
placement.
reminds me of like a mermaid or like fish.
I kind of like fish scaled it. Yeah.
Scaled, yeah.
Yeah. Oop.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Wow, look, you got some nice like color in there. What, your herbs maybe?
I put some fresh herbs in there.
Trying to like get this placed as well as I can because I don't want my zucchini to get all out of sorts. You know what I mean?
I don't know. This just like reminds me of spring.
I'm looking forward to trying this out and like it being on the
Yes.
the regular.
Okay, I was thinking that I was gonna need some zucchini on top, but you can really like see it through the sauce, so I'm just gonna leave it be as is. So then to this, we are gonna top it with lots of freshly grated Parmesan and then some mozzarella.
The application of this cheese,
Perfection.
well, it's what just made us go from good to great.
One more crack of black pepper on top. Okay, then last but not least, I'm gonna sprinkle in a little bit of fresh herbs right on top. Bunky's going to cover this, and we're gonna bake it for like 20 to 25 minutes at 375, and then dinner will be ready, and I'm so excited for this.
You know what cracks me up, Bunky?
What?
I feel like, and this may or may not be every household,
What?
but it's like you go through periods where you have no aluminum foil
Or excess.
or you have like 4 rolls of it for some reason, you know? And we are in the 4-roll era currently.
That's because we got it out of Sunny whenever we sold her.
Yeah.
So now the extra that we have, we need to put in the new RV when we get it.
Yeah, well, that's true. So we'll get rid of one of them then. But I also, I made a spot at Sam's Club that one time. And we got 2 like ginormous size rolls of it.
Yeah.
So, all right, back in we go. Or in we go.
Special delivery.
Somebody's gonna get in here and be like, oh.
Yeah. It smells so good. Wow, that held up so good.
Those zucchinis look like pickles now. That's funny.
Okay, first of all, I gotta say, a familiar face maybe. Y'all might remember.
You know, that's the problem with strays. You feed them, they come back.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Y'all were.
That's it.
But
Yeah.
a lot of them remember you. This is Jonathan and Mandy from
Yeah.
Our RV Trucks, if y'all remember.
Yes.
He has a better beard than me.
Now, yours is coming. Yours is coming. You'll get there.
I'm having a really hard time getting past, like, you know how when ladies are trying to, or anybody, I guess, trying to grow their hair out, and you get to that point where you're like, nope, and you cut it.
Yeah.
Past the comfort zone.
I can't get very far.
You'll get there.
I'll
You'll
get there.
It's gonna be it.
Okay, y'all tell me what you think.
Here we go.
Cheers. No, I'm kidding.
Wow. Very good.
It turned very much into the lasagna.
Really? Or like the little zucchini boat we were talking about.
The zucchini. I mean, it's like both.
Yeah.
It's like a zucchini lasagna. It's very good.
So it's like lighter take on like a casserole.
It is.
It basically tastes like lasagna to me, but just with zucchini replacing the pasta.
Oh.
Very much. So perfect way. Yeah. This
Okay.
dude's a pro.
He is a pro.
He's got it.
I want to see you professionally clean that plate, buddy.
100%. It won't be hard.
Okay.
Feel free to bring this over anytime.
Okay, great. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you have not gone over and subscribed to Chasing Sunsets, be sure you do. We are so excited to bring you all along for that journey as well. And this one, of course, not going anywhere. Also, don't forget to check out Wild Grain. I'll have all the information down below in the description box. As always, if you are new, we'd love for you to subscribe here, give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.